Since March 2024, I committed to document my journey of investing $2,000 each month into stocks. I invest $1,000 of it in undervalued stocks and another $1,000 in dividend stocks. Currently, I'm up by more than 7% on my undervalued stock portfolio and relatively flat on my dividend stock portfolio. In this video, I'll share with you 6 stocks that I chose to invest in June 2024, 3 undervalued stocks, and 3 dividend stocks. If it's your first time on my channel, I work as a finance manager at a top tech company with an MBA in finance and a CPA designation. So without any further ado, let's go over my 6 stocks one by one, starting with undervalued stocks first. Undervalued stock number 1, Boeing. Boeing is an American multinational corporation that designs, manufactures, and sells airplanes, rockets, satellites, and telecommunications equipment. At the time of this video, Boeing is valued at $117 billion. I bought 2 shares of the Boeing stock at $173.50 per share for a total investment of $347. So far, I own 5 shares of Boeing stock at an average cost of $181.20 per share. The latest price of a Boeing stock was $189.75 per share, which means that my total return so far is $42.74. While Boeing has been having a lot of issues recently with their planes, I'm still bullish about the company. And my main reason for that is that Boeing, along with Airbus, operate in something called a duopoly, where only 2 companies are dominating the entire market. And because of that, it's highly unlikely that we'll see any competitors entering the market anytime soon, as they would have to spend billions of dollars and years on research and development. So regardless of recent issues with Boeing now, I think I got their stock at a good price and the company has a better future ahead of them. Undervalued stock number 2, Shopify. Shopify is a Canadian e-commerce company that provides a platform that allows millions of businesses to create online stores and retail point-of-sale systems. At the time of this video, Shopify is valued at $79 billion. I bought 6 shares of the Shopify stock at $61.43 per share for a total investment of $368.58. So as of today, I own 12 shares of the Shopify stock at $62.87 per share. I have a strong belief that Shopify will continue to dominate the e-commerce market for a long time to come. And when I look at all the other companies competing with Shopify now, their tools and services are nowhere at the same level as Shopify's. So overall, if the stock price of Shopify will continue to go down, I'll keep buying more shares to lower my average cost per share. As of today, I don't think Shopify's current stock price truly reflects its market dominance and future potential. Undervalued stock number 3, Disney. Disney is a renowned multinational entertainment and media conglomerate known for its iconic animated and live-action films, theme parks, television networks, and merchandise. At the time of this video, Disney is valued at $185 billion. I bought 3 shares of the Disney stock at $101.69 per share for a total investment of $305.07. So as of today, I own 5 shares of the Disney stock in total at an average cost of $104.44 per share. Disney has been experiencing several different issues in recent years. These include declining foot traffic at its theme parks, fewer Disney Plus subscribers, some movies that lost money, and an uncertainty about the direction of many of its portfolio companies. And having said that, I think Disney as a company has a strong potential to bounce back. Their parks are still making a lot of money and have millions of families around the world that visit them. Disney also owns ESPN, which is the #1 destination for sports fans. And last but not least, Disney has a strong intellectual property consisting of many trademarks, which will continue making billions of dollars for the company in residual revenues. These predictable passive income streams will continue to help Disney experiment new ideas and invest in new exciting projects. And now let's move into the 3 dividend stocks that I invested in June 2024. Dividend stock number 1, UPS. UPS is a global logistics and package delivery company known for its comprehensive supply chain solutions an extensive transportation network. At the time of this video, UPS is valued at $118 billion. I bought 3 shares of the UPS stock at $137.19 per share for a total investment of $411.57. UPS has a dividend yield of 4.7%, which means that the company will pay me $4.70 for every $100 I have invested in their stock. Dividend stocks are usually not the most exciting companies. They're the ones that are stable, well-known, and pay high dividends to their shareholders. And UPS is no exception. I've invested in UPS before too, and it was mainly because of the company's stability and high dividend yield. And the stock was performing well until recently, when it slightly went down. So I saw an opportunity to buy more shares now to lower my average cost per share in UPS. I also reviewed some of the company's financial metrics and ratios, which made me comfortable to invest in their stock. Dividend stock number 2, Clorox. Clorox is an American multinational manufacturer, primarily known for its cleaning and disinfecting products such as bleach, wipes, and other household cleaners. At the time of this video, Clorox is valued at $16 billion. I bought 2 shares of the Clorox stock at $129.73 per share for a total investment of $259.46. As of today, I own 4 shares of the Clorox stock now at $136.54 per share. Clorox has a dividend yield of 3.6%, which means that the company will pay me $3.60 each year for every $100 I have invested in their stock. I like investing in companies whose products my family and I personally use, and Clorox is one of those examples. Also, whenever I evaluate companies, I usually look into 2 different things. Does the company have a diverse range of products? And has the company's revenues been increasing in the past years? Clorox owns a variety of different successful products and brands, and their revenues have been growing relatively steadily over the past 10 years. For these reasons, I invested more in Clorox as the stock price went down, as the company has a good potential to go back up. Dividend stock number 3, Stanley Black & Decker. Stanley Black & Decker is an American multinational corporation that produces industrial tools, household hardware, and security products, known for brands such as Stanley, Black & Decker, and DeWalt. At the time of this video, the company is valued at $13 billion. I bought 4 shares of their stock at $85.83 per share for a total investment of $343.32. As of today, I own 7 shares of their stock at an average cost of $87.30 per share. Stanley Black & Decker has a dividend yield of 3.9%, which means the company will pay me $3.90 each year for every $100 I have invested in their stock. Stanley Black & Decker is another example of a company whose products I personally use. Also, the company has a variety of different successful products and brands, and their revenues over the past 10 years have either been stable or growing. So similar to Clorox, once I saw that their stock price started to go down, I decided to buy more shares in order to lower my average cost per share. So overall, in June 2024, I invested $2,035 across 6 companies. 3 of the companies are a part of my undervalued stock portfolio, and another 3 companies are a part of my dividend stock portfolio. Each month, I also give you an update on how my stock portfolio is performing, so check out those videos as well. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.